first Trixie Norton for you?
Oh, no. Elaine Stritch had played it once. And in the meantime, one of the weeks, first I did a Clorox commercial. There were two shows, Jackie Gleason and the Elvis. There were two. And I did it on one, then I did it on the other, and then Joe Cates called and he said, Jackie has written a serious skit with the writers, and we're auditioning women who gotta look older, come in and look older, and I did, and they hired me. And I did this little serious skit with Jackie, and it was very strange. It just lay there, you know, the audience didn't know what this was. And then a week or two later, Joe Cates is on the phone again, and he asked me had I seen what they've been doing called The Honeymooners. I said, no, I don't even have a television set. And he said, well, there's Jackie is the bus driver, and Art Carney is the sewer worker, and Bert Kelton is Alice. And now we've written in a wife for Art, well, Trixie, and Jackie said to me, get me that serious actress. So that's how I fell into it. He didn't like to audition people anyway. So I fell into it, which isn't a good way because you don't have an agent representing you and fighting for some money. And it was nice to be working. It was great in those days to have a job. And we became more and more popular. And Bert Kelton could not. The next year we were hired by CBS. That was 1951. 52 we went to CBS. And Bert Kelton couldn't go with us to CBS because she was listed in red shambles. CBS said nobody in red shambles.
Which was the Blacklist.
The Blacklist, yes. And so he had to find somebody, and he auditioned a few people, and he hated to audition, and Audrey got herself all messed up one day and had pictures taken, and he saw the pictures and said, yeah, that's the girl. And they said, well, you already saw her. And he said, well, okay, if she can look like that. So, well, Thursday nights, the scripts would be delivered to our apartments, and we'd go in Friday into the office in the Park Central Hotel there at 15th Street, where he had offices and he lived and everything. And we read through it, and we still didn't see him, but we got the changes he had made with the writers, and probably without the writers, and Tobacco was learned, and we went in at noon on Saturday, and then he would be there once those June Taylor dancers got off the stage. And it's now what they now call the Ed Sullivan Theater, but I mean, we were there too. It should be Gleason Sullivan, but it's not. And it was just a little old vaudeville house, you know, that's all it was. It's great now. And we'd go through once with him, just once. And then he'd disappear in his dressing room, and we'd all run up to Audrey's dressing room, and her manager, Val, would read in Jackie's words, and we'd go over and over those words, so that, you know, at 8 o'clock when that red light is on, we had to know those words, and we did, and it worked, and Jackie liked it that way. He said it had to be fresh and spontaneous, and it sure was.
If somebody forgot their lines, how did Jackie, what was his reaction?
He said ad-lib in character.
And he was okay with it?
Keep going.
Was there a lot of ad-lib?
A little bit, not that much. We had scripts to learn.
So he knew his lines all the time?
Well, it's hard to know. Jackie and Art knew those lines. I think they were on the same Irish beam. They could keep going.
He was a really tough taskmaster.
He was rather, yeah.
What do you think prompted that?
He wanted a good show, and that's just the way he was. He had a tough upbringing in Brooklyn.